Stop that. Stop that. Please stop. Please stop. Someone Perry the Platypus. Perry the Platypus.
Alright.
We good?
Yeah.
Cheerios.
Not Cheerios.
Frosted Flakes. I like Frosted Flakes. Alright.
How y'all ladies doing?
Wonderful.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Doing good.
What y'all get into today?
Cleaning.
Some shop. We did some shopping.
Practice
Practice, yeah.
Productive.
Yeah.
Alright.
for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shop for
Worked
3
a
hours.
long time.
No, I
I
said
got that
practice.
money.
I said practice for 3 hours, not practice.
Oh, I think you said shop for 3 hours.
No, practice.
Oh no.
Practice makes perfect.
Everybody got their nails done today?
Nope.
Nah, not right now.
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
can't do that.
Yeah, I'm looking a little rough around the corners, right? You know?
Not around the corners.
Thanks to Danae.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make a side hustle with that.
I'm telling
For the
you.
first
I
time
just
filed
put your
my
middle
nails.
name on YouTube.
I don't like the way it feels.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nail clip?
You talking about the
Yeah.
nail follow?
Yeah.
I don't
But
like
it's
how I
on-
feel.
Hey, shit.
My nails, no,
I
long
got them
enough.
edges, I tell you what.
In that corner.
Oh,
I like it.
I
Picasso.
like that.
Nah,
Picasso.
I can't do that. All right, so on the last episode, we talk about the financials in a relationship and then positions in a relationship. Got a little couple people heated, you know. so
Shout out.
what do you guys have to say about that? I know a lot of people had to say something about it, which is cool. Everybody got their opinions. Give y'all a chance to talk about yours.
One from the earlier stages.
I guess talk then.
When Joey stated, well, not stated, but he was explaining like the whole where does the women's money go if like the guy is paying for everything.
Yeah.
So we can start there. So I feel like in a situation like where the guy is like paying for the bills type of thing, I feel like the women's money could go towards like, you know, vacations or like if y'all have kids, taking care of the kids and taking like buying cleaning products for the house, stuff like that. That's why I feel like the women's money is going. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really hear about it because nobody really talks about what the woman is buying inside of the house. But as far as like bills and stuff, you always hear like, oh yeah, my man's paying the bills, whatever. But like the smaller stuff, I feel like the woman's paying for.
That's it.
It was so much.
I know.
In this,
Like it was just little things I was watching and I just get like really pissed off.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
Yeah, talk.
I'm trying to remember like
Because that was a genuine question of mine.
Yeah.
That same thing.
I didn't
always hear,
watch
like,
that one.
The men always.
oh, she came in later.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
watch that one with you, so I can't really. Not the video you were in. I'm talking about the other video.
What? Which one?
He was in the
That was the
first
same
one.
video.
Yeah, you just did, you only caught us
I
at
just
the end
came
because you
in
just
to
got
brought a question up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see that part then.
The abortion thing was interesting.
Very
Oh
interesting.
yeah. that was the one.
Yeah, we,
Okay,
I know we
we
started
go.
so fire with that one.
Who did that one, Josh?
No, Rocket
Rocket.
started it on. I don't remember what he said, but
He started off and I just went with it.
he's like, you know what? Let's go there.
Like, fuck it. What happened with the abortion situation? What's going on with that?
Just the responses was just it felt like you guys weren't really taking into consideration like the things that women have to go through and all that, like in terms of their bodies, what that goes through, and then their mental, like that's a big part of it. Pregnancy and stuff.
Like a lot of women, they face like what's it called?
Postpartum
Yeah,
depression.
postpartum. It's like, yeah, even though the father might want the child, there's so much stuff that the mom has to go through to get that child, like, to be born. Like, literally, her life is in, like, some people's life is in danger. Some women's life is in danger when it comes to, like, bringing, like, life to the child. Now, it's a different conversation if she just doesn't want to, like, she, like, is, like, neglecting the child. But I feel like when it comes to, like, her body and, like, what could happen to her and, like, are y'all stable enough to take care of a child? Like, I feel like there's more questions that have to be asked. It's not like so like black and white.
Yeah, we weren't considering all the scenarios in that case.
So y'all believe that the woman should have more of the say when it comes to the abortion?
Just mainly based on the fact that, like, at the end of the day, it's gonna affect her the most in terms of, like, regardless,
physically.
right? Regardless of whether she.
Even after, I know my sister going through shit like now from
when she had her baby, but
And then like
I was just stating how I feel. Like if I get go pregnant and she don't want the baby, but I do, I don't want to keep the baby. Obviously, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
And
if she get rid of it, that's just fucked up to me. But I understand like the woman has to go through all this shit to have the baby. You know, she got to take. You know, she can't always she can't keep working most of the time and stuff like that. But
that's another thing, like what women face, like going back to work. Like they're expected to jump right back in the same rotation when you have a child to take care of.
Right.
Whereas if
we're not talking about if they're taking care of the baby. That's not what we're talking about.
I'm just adding like along with like abortion, like some people can't like risk not having a job. You know what I'm saying? Like in either case, like I'm talking about, like just abortion in general. Like they can't like risk not going to work every day, like to make their money, like to make ends meet, like in general as a whole.
Healthcare system for a woman even with childbirth is trash to me. That don't make no type of sense. Why we can't give these women more time to take care and nurture their children? That's just all type of crazy.
Don't they give you like a month, maybe
Not
2?
even that.
Maybe. I don't know.
They give about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought it was a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Really? My own.
Some companies do.
I feel like it depends on the company.
It got,
definitely.
yeah, my brother got 3 months off. He.
Wow, bro.
My brother got 3 months off, bro. And he like.
Some companies
That's
put
the
you
dude.
back to work.
You know what I'm saying? So. I don't know.
You don't put you back to work. That shit don't make no type of sense.
Not to mention how expensive like childcare is.
Man, what?
People are paying like $2,000
Per child.
per child at a daycare. Like what? Excuse me.
Oh yeah,
Makes
daycare is
no
expensive,
sense.
bro.
I'm not trusting no daycare.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm not trusting no daycare.
No.
Oh yeah, they
After
don't
shit
get
they
free
be doing,
children,
We
right?
ain't talk about the abortion at all.
That was another thing somebody brought up. Why
Talking about
stay-at-home wives and then husbands, because they want to take care of their children, teach their children, because they know the school system's not doing anything nowadays. So they want to take it into their own hands.
It's dangerous. These people be treating y'all children like shit.
Did you all see the thing where the lady posted her son? He had bumps all over his legs and all over his face, and then she was like, "This was his first day of school. He hasn't been there for 3 hours. Come back with all these bumps and stuff all over his body.
I didn't see that.
No, I ain't see that one.
And he wasn't even there for a day." That John.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But all right, let me do the intro. Welcome to the crib. This is the. My bad. That was so deep in there.
The whole time, this is our topics, right?
And then, yeah, I had to jump out of that. But welcome to the crib. I think this is the third episode.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4.
But you see, we got the girls here to get their opinion, get their side of things. We didn't have no other party to speak in on them topics. So it's your boy Jay, and then we got.
My name is Millie.
Jay?
It's Joel.
China.
Sarah.
Alyssa.
All right. So. What you got going,
Nah,
bro?
it's gonna get bleeped anyway.
All right, so we're gonna circle back to the conversation that China was so passionate about the other day, about the communication and relationships, and the dudes we brought up how we won't open up completely to our partner in the beginning relationship because we don't want to be a burden. So what did you say about that?
I don't necessarily see it as a burden. Once again, like I said the other day, it's when you find your person, you're supposed to be able to communicate with them and whatever that means. Like if it's heavy topics, if it's light topics, you say your vows for a reason, you know, and happiness and sadness and goodness and health and all that good stuff. So like I don't feel like I can't tell men how to feel, obviously, but I do feel like if we are married or if we plan to be together for the rest of our life, we should be able to talk about anything. Like there should be no limits, because if there's secrets between us, where else are the secrets? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you should be able to just be able to communicate freely.
All right, so you looking farther down the line. I'm looking at the start of the relationship. And then I'm looking at like how society these days saying men can open up to women or men not to open up to women. So you getting like both sides. You don't know what to do for real. So everybody just shut down their emotions, so they don't want to open up to the female. And then with the trust, I don't want to tell her everything from the jump because we still building trust. We got to start with trust. You don't just straight open up a trust off a rip. Or complete trust.
That's absolutely reasonable. Like, I mean, same thing for girls. Like, not gonna tell you everything out the gate. Like, obviously, but like as you go along and like you see how they handle small things. Like, you tell them one thing and see how they like move around that one thing. Like, if I tell you, oh, I'm insecure whenever such and such is happening to me, but if he takes that and throw that back in my face, I'm not gonna tell you nothing else. Like, it's like little stuff along the way you got to pay attention to.
I actually got nothing to say on this one. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Got you too, bro?
That's wild. It's a hard thing to talk about to me. Like,
me personally, I'm always open with everybody that I meet. Even now, I'm in a situation now where I keep it a buck with every female that I deal with. I keep it a buck, regardless, letting you know that it might be somebody else, it might not be, and that's been so far. It's been the best thing that's happened in any of my relationships because everything else is I ain't got to lie about nothing. There's nothing to lie about. So if I keep it a buck, even though it's hard, I'm not gonna tell them the truth to anybody about what your true intentions are. It's hard as shit. That shit is crazy. But if you do it, then the relationship is way better because everybody know each end. Everybody know what each other want. There's open communication, and it's just a fun time. So I can't really deny the fact that you should wait, like you should hold out on your emotions or anything like that. Because from my experience so far, it's going actually pretty well. I actually agree with that you should be open out and tell who you're dealing with, anything, everything.
But we talking about like how you feel. Yeah,
let them know how you feel. Like that whole shit about like men shouldn't open up and like the emotion shit because it gonna get thrown back on you. It's gonna get thrown back regardless. If you truly gonna be with this girl, you should be open to who you are. She gonna love you for who you are regardless. So the whole like toxic social media and shit, that's just this day and age. You remember, everybody know that the facts aren't the facts unless everybody agree on it, right? So if everybody at the table, say you didn't agree with Jay being black. Jay not black. To you.
All right.
Everybody else say Jay black. Jay's black. Right? You can't debate that. But if everybody else said Jay white and you say Jay black, Jay's white. The majority rules. Yeah. And you gotta think about how many people got social media. Or everybody worldwide got social media. So everybody just sharing their bad stories of traitors shit. And you automatically gonna go to the negative because that's what we do. You automatically go there. So then now you done built a world because everybody on social media don't nobody interact with people day to day no more. Like it's real weird. It's real weird for just people just to interact just randomly. Everybody know that feeling. You don't want to talk to nobody. I put my headphones in and walking down the street. Don't talk to me. It's weird. We don't have like that community feel no more to actually learn our own experiences. So everything we see is social media, and we in social media day in day out. We keep getting that same narrative that women toxic, they gonna treat you like shit. Men toxic, they gonna treat you like shit. It's gonna keep going back and forth. So then you automatically assume that I'm just gonna keep this aside. Fuck it. That's what's gonna happen regardless. Even if I try to be this way or try to be that way, it's gonna happen regardless. You already got that in your mindset. That's your day to day. So in the real world, that shit not true. When you actually sit down, talk to a woman, talk to a man, you get to know like, oh damn, I really like this girl. Now I'm not gonna say that you're not gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Everybody gonna get hurt. It happens. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it works out for the better. And we gotta realize these are experiences. These not just, I found love of my life the first day I'm out here. That's just not gonna happen. But that's why people forget that all this shit is experience. We're not supposed to find each other really not until our 30s. Because this shit is supposed to be a time where we're building each other, learning who we are.
That is facts. Everybody put a date on it. Everybody's saying 20s, so everybody feel pressure there.
People feel like you did after 25.
Yeah.
Like that shit crazy.
Trying to register stuff like we young.
But that's just the social media shit. The social media shit done really fucked up our brains.
That is facts.
People not going out there talking to people. People not going out there getting rejected no more. You get rejected on camera now. That shit's like
that's like a stone.
That shit's crazy. And also them egos.
Ego crazy, man.
Them numbers, them likes is crazy. That shit don't make no sense.
I'm telling you, them social media couples be killing me. Like, that's just so much.
Cause you a bad bitch. You wear makeup. Like, relax.
Your whole snack, what? Pretzels? What?
Ego is a crazy, like, everybody got an ego regardless of likes or anything. Like, you gonna have an ego regardless. It might be, some people's ego might be bigger because of, likes and stuff, but
the fact that people will literally take down pictures they don't get enough likes just crazy.
Yeah. That's wild.
That's wild. That's real wild to me. Like, this didn't get enough likes in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna post it again. Like,
let's be honest.
Social media people.
I posted it for me, not for you. Like,
that's another thing. That I post this shit for me, not y'all. It's crazy. I don't believe in that shit at all.
Why?
What do you mean?
I don't post it. I'd post this picture for me, not y'all. Keep it a buck,
what are you
bro.
talking about?
Like if you post a picture on Instagram, don't tell me that, I post this for me. Like you get me, I post this picture for me. I ain't post this for nowhere in the world. Fuck you posting the picture on the internet for? If you post
You
it for
could
you,
cut that shit
keep
yourself.
that shit in your phone. You can look at it anytime of the day. It feels
You're right.
No, it's
bro.
phone storage, man. You gotta post them so you can have a memory online.
They say when it's timeline.
Snapchat got a whole situation with memories.
They want people
Bro.
to see it.
Exactly. That's the unwind me. You want
But it's
people to
still
see
for
this.
themselves.
No, you want to see what the lights come back, so your ego get inflated.
Yeah.
Social media inflates your ego times 10, times 20, times 100. Because once you start, that'll change your whole personality. That's why you develop personality on social media. That's why everybody say, oh, you gotta have this presence on social media. Because it's a new person. It's not you. They just trying to fight for this life.
vacations to
All
make it
these
seem like
TikTok
they still
personalities.
all that.
That part.
All these TikTok personalities.
What do you mean?
Like you people like every line that comes out their mouth sounds like a TikTok trend.
Oh yeah, I be getting tired. I shut down quick when I hear that TikTok line. I see where this is going. Ooh, tomato. I hated that so much. I hear that tomatoes there.
No, my favorite one.
What I get myself into?
Oh,
I really want
it was
that- I really
Jesus
want
Christ,
that.
Jesus Christ, and Byron. That was my favorite one.
I didn't hear that one.
You ain't never heard that one?
Nah, I ain't never
I
heard
heard
that
that
one.
one.
It go 2 hours to the combo and then I hear tomatoes. Why can't you start off with that? So I could have left early.
Joe Byron right now.
All right. So was there anything else y'all want to talk about?
What was it that like really pissed us off?
Wow, y'all are saying, "Oh, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that."
No,
now y'all
like-
got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Y'all
I
shut
think-
down on me, bro.
When Rocket talked about,
They-
what did he talk about? Was it like the housewife stuff?
I mean,
And how he said
yeah.
some, yeah. So I think he mentioned coming home after working construction at 10 p.m. He just want to relax. That one got me because, like, okay, if she's a stay-at-home mom, at the end of the day, taking care of kids is hard. It's a hard job. Like 24/7. Like it's not like no, oh, I'm gonna stop. Like no, like this is literally 24/7 daily. Like actually not having no help. Like when they come home, it doesn't make sense to me because like I don't understand because at the end of the day like somebody got to cook, somebody got to clean, somebody got to put these kids to bed, they got to put them in the tub. Like it's just a lot of stuff that goes into actually taking care of kids.
and then making appointments.
Yes, keeping a house clean. A child will literally come and I don't understand.
You got a repetitive clean after the child.
Repetitive clean, yes. But then at the same time, I also want to know, like, how would y'all handle the situation where if the wife is working and you are working at the same time?
Yeah, that was
So,
the
like,
hardest one.
who would come home and help clean?
Like, would the
who
expectation still be the same?
Would the expectation be the same? Exactly. Like, who would, like, will it be all on the wife at that point, or is it 50-50? Because I just feel like it should be 50-50.
I would agree with 50-50.
You
You got somewhere to share.
Lord.
I saw him.
Who's here been raised by a single mother? Okay. And y'all mothers work, right? Day in, day out, right? Okay, first of all, what's the age range where we're talking about for this stay-at-home mom?
Like
we talked about
infant
that
to
too.
like right before a kid is able to actually like do stuff for themselves.
Okay, so the point they're not in school from 9 to 5.
Yeah,
9 to 3. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. So we growing up, single mother, right? She did everything. She worked 3 jobs. You know, she three jobs, still taking care of me as an infant all the way through, right? And you tell me that since you stay at home all day, you can be that tired from working from when I come home from working my 9 to 9, right? Come home 10 o'clock, lay in the bed, sleep, right? Just tired. I've been out there working all day. You've been at home, taking care of baby. You know, not saying that's not a hard job. Not saying none of that. Not taking nothing away from mothers. But you telling me that I can't just lay down and be like, okay, I had more like hardship on my end than you being at home with the baby all day. Is that what you're telling me?
Are we still talking about the construction job?
It don't matter what job. I could have a desk job all day. But either way, I'm outside making money. You're at home with our child, loving, nurturing, everything's paid for. You're a stay-at-home mom. Everything, where's the hardship besides raising that child to be the best child that it can be?
Okay, but who's to say that that's not also as mentally draining as a desk job?
You're raising a child. Because we've had moms that do the same shit while working the job, still doing everything else, still had time to take care of us, love us either way.
But it doesn't mean that part was easy. Like,
But it's not as hard. See, take your mom's job where your mom would love stay at home. Would she'd been way more comfortable, have way more time to you. And plus, after when you hit that age 5, when you can go to school from 7 to 3, what the fuck? What are y'all still stay at home mom? What are you doing? Cleaning all day? House don't get that goddamn dirty. We all know that.
But didn't you say like a job where we all both are working jobs at this point?
When you're both.
Okay, I was talking about housewives. I was just talking about housewives. Because y'all brought the point of housewives.
But like at a certain age, that makes sense. Like at a certain age, like once you are able to put that baby in school and like that baby is going to school throughout the day, I understand that. Like I understand that you're working more than me because at the end of the day, I still have those hours where my child is at school. I'm still having those hours where I'm at home by myself. And like I'm just doing household things. So I feel like yes, in that sense, that makes sense. But as far as being able to like when the baby is young, like when the baby is literally crying from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, I feel like that's different. Now once that baby go to school, then that's when you need to be doing stuff around the house, actually fulfilling your time like you need to be, because it makes no sense at that time, at that point.
And it's not like we're like asking, like we're not saying like men need to come home and wash the dishes and clean it, you know. It may be just like, you know, come home, just take the child for like 10-20 minutes so I can get my life together, because taking care, like all the crying and the yelling and like just
but that's your whole job. That's all you. And plus,
but I didn't make this baby by myself.
Cool. That's why I'm outside. That's why you a housewife. You ain't got to worry about shit. I came home, bring every money in this house. You ain't got to worry about a goddamn thing. So what are you complaining about?
Where's
taking care of the child?
Listen, so like, where's the point that the father comes in and like still like, if you're at work all day long, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to come home and like even play with your child for a little bit.
We're
like,
gonna do that regardless. We gonna play with.
So that's what we're saying. Like there's some fathers who will come home and just go to bed. Like there's no interaction between.
Sometimes it's like that. No cap. Sometimes it be like that. We not even gonna hold.
But the mother doesn't have the choice to be like, I'm tired right now. Like,
bro.
Where?
When was the last time have you been in your grandma's house? When you was a child, your grandma never took care of you. Your grandma never came through your house and made sure that you was fed, bathed, and clothed. Am I lying?
Okay, but what about the families who don't have grandmas?
State,
yeah, that too.
Your grandma still comes to visit.
Not really.
Was like
Your grandma never came out of town when you was a baby and took
like
care of you?
once every couple years.
That's rough.
You came from a 2-parent household.
I mean,
That's why I said 1-parent household. Come back to me. Now, for 2-parent households, didn't grandma come through, make sure you was washing babies?
No.
Your grandma didn't do that.
No.
Occasionally.
Your grandma didn't.
my grandma did, yeah.
Okay.
Damn near live with my grandma.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Sometimes.
So, but now you a stay-at-home wife. You got a child. You got a husband that take care of all the bills. Where is your hardship coming? After just loving your child and making sure they're okay.
That's it's like the hardship is mental. Like yes, it gets tiring, but mentally sometimes it's very overbearing. Like you will literally break down, and sometimes you actually need that moment, and that's when I feel like the husband should step in and be like, yo, I got this. Like sometimes having kids, you can't even pee by yourself. Like I've witnessed it. Like you can't pee by yourself. So like honestly, sometimes we need those men to actually come and be like, hey, I got this. Go chill out. Like go chill out. Just like give me. I'll help you cook dinner. I'll take that load off of you when like you are just very stressed out. That's what we're saying that these like men should actually do for us when we're in the household.
And that even goes back to like what we said like in the beginning about like women having like postpartum. Like you're stuck at home, even though your job is to be home all day with this baby. Like you mentally can't handle being in the same room as this baby right now. Like, but this is the only job that you have. But that's really detrimental to women who cannot even like be in the same space.
So why be a housewife? Because I can't be in the house all day. So why be a housewife? Why even put yourselves in a position to be a housewife? That's we naturally can't be like that. Shit is crazy.
Listen, I don't know why housewives are housewives. I can't stay in the house either. But I'm just saying, like in that case, like there's a lot of things that go into like that situation to where women cannot physically like or mentally be there with the child because of so many different like illnesses and things like that happen. Like,
and they get a nanny.
But
what they can't afford
but
anymore.
what if they can't afford that?
You're a housewife.
If you go get a job, they know you.
You're a housewife.
What's your definition of a housewife? Because if the man is making the money, he has to just make enough money to pay the bills for you to stay at home. That doesn't mean you have to have a lot of money.
If the woman were to go get a job, you'd have enough money to buy a nanny.
Exactly.
One's taking care of the
You would have enough money. My mom is a nanny. You'd have enough money to get a nanny. If you were to get a job.
So now we're talking about both
a
people.
McDonald's job, you have enough.
Now we're talking about both people having a job. Like,
I mean, if you don't want to, I'm just saying, if you don't want to be a housewife and you want to get a nanny instead, you can. That's all I'm saying.
Personally, there's 2 grandmas. That's free nannies. At least in my family, that's free nannies. My uncle still sends his nephew, my cousin, my great cousin, to my grandma's house. Hey, she take care of him just the same way as they don't even want their child. Don't even do it. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how other people's families are situated, but from my experience, grandmas are nannies. You being at home all day, I know it's tiring. I know it's fucked up. I know your mental can get fucked because being in that room, that 4 walls is crazy. But I can't see it. I can't see you
take your baby
getting
outside.
Mad. Go for a fucking walk, bro.
I don't understand that.
Go do some like
you can go. You don't gotta be in the house all day, bro.
You have friends like y'all like if you call Sarah or listen like. I don't know. I think I might do something to this baby. I don't know. I might do they gonna be right over there. Like, I got you. Relax. Y'all got like, support systems.
You got like family, friends, godmoms, goddads.
But like this is assuming that people have support systems. There's so many people with kids who don't have support systems.
As a woman, how do you not have support systems?
There are really women out here who don't have support systems.
Ain't no fucking way. Because as a man, we ain't got shit. Now, you going to sit here and tell me as a woman you have no support system in your society?
There are so many women who don't have support systems.
I just don't see it.
That's what the whole fucking movement is about, but all right.
The movement.
The mental health movement. We ain't got no support system. It's the whole bitch. That's what the whole bitch is about.
You ain't never heard of that?
The man's mental health movement?
Yeah.
Exactly. You see?
This was the first year I ever heard about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. That bitch been going on for 10 years.
It's the first year I heard about it.
Everybody's shocked now.
I didn't know.
I was like, damn, there's a mental support shit for men. It's crazy.
Ours don't get talked about. You see how we got to thug it out? We had to go home and take this baby, right? From working 8 hours. We still like, hey, I got you, baby. You see, we still have to be that rock, though. Didn't nobody ask how we was doing working these 15-hour shifts, right? Nah, we still come on in the house. Hey, baby, thank you. I love you. You've been
that
here all
goes back
day
to finding the right person.
Fuck
like the right
right.
woman will ask you like, "How was your day?" She will like de-stress you from your work life.
I'm
like,
glad me coming home from working a 15-hour shift and you ask me, "How you doing?"
You literally just said nobody asked us how we're doing.
Because it don't help. Y'all don't ask. Y'all don't help, bro.
How does that make sense?
Bro, if I come home and y'all like
nobody asks how we're doing.
How you doing?
The right woman will ask you how you doing. I don't want to be asked how I'm doing.
So then, what would you want us to do? Right. Like if hypothetically we're stay-at-home moms and you're working 15 hours, what would you want us to do when you come home then?
Don't talk to us for 2 hours when we come in the house.
Interesting.
Don't talk to us.
But you complain about not having a support system.
That's our support system. Because y'all. Okay, that's another thing that we was gonna talk about today about the whole unspoken rules of men. It's not that we don't want to be bothered by y'all. We just need one time to just sit with it. Cause y'all coming to this immediately, like, damn, the baby need this, baby need that. I need this. Hey, how you doing? Love you, all that. I love you to death, woman. I swear to God. But just give me an hour. That's why most guys when they come home, they don't come straight in the house. They sit in the car.
They love sitting in the car.
We sit in the car, bro. Because we know when we go to that door, it's another job. It's not. I know we're not supposed to look like it, but it's another job. It's another responsibility of ours as a man to uphold this type of standard when you walk through that door. That's why we are husbands. That's why y'all chose us. So we gotta keep that same energy when we walk through. I know we fall and we can lean on y'all. That's what we do. That's what when we intimate, we tell y'all we might not be strong enough today, and y'all supposed to be there for our rock. That's when we tell. You see, we told y'all that. Or maybe y'all just might know that a lot of women know that when we down, but in the most part, leave us alone until we come to you.
Okay. What you got?
I'm good.
Go ahead.
Nah,
tell your story.
I don't know. Our sister, my sister just had a baby, and when I was at home, I was with her a lot of the time. Like y'all make it seem like the babies are constantly, crying. So it's a constant job, which I understand. You always gotta look over the baby, even when you got the baby in the room, sleep. You gotta have the shit on your phone to see if the baby's alright. But not a lot of the day. But the baby sleep. Y'all really don't gotta go in there and do nothing with the baby while the baby sleep. That's y'all's downtime to me. Like, that's y'all's break. And that's a longer break than the break we get at work, that they would get at work. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got more time to,
Leniency.
Yeah, y'all got more time to yourselves than we do.
Sitting on the clock consistently.
Yeah, we get home and y'all want to, I'm not saying they shouldn't, help with the baby when they get home, but to come home and immediately, like get off work and immediately
Go back to another job.
Yeah, to basically another job. A baby is a job, regardless of how you look at it. The baby is a job. To go right home to deal with that is a lot. It's a lot to me at least. What it looks like.
So the whole day is a job.
And then you sleep, wake up, go right back to fucking work. It's a lot.
So then, what would y'all do in a situation where like both parents are working full time and taking care of kids?
Both parents working full time means the man doesn't have to work as much.
That's not necessarily true though.
I was about to say, I grew up in a household, like, both of my parents worked full-time jobs, but my dad came home and did absolutely nothing, and my mom still took care of kids.
You said what?
Both of my parents worked full-time jobs, right, when I was growing up. Like, once we got into, like, elementary school. So, both of my parents were...
I took care of myself when I got that.
9 to 5, or... I'm talking, like, 5, 6 years old. Right?
I basically took...
Like, once I got to middle school, I was taking care of myself. That was an issue. But I'm talking about, like, my dad did not help my mom with shit. Like, he worked just as long as my mom, but my mom was still the one to, like, do his laundry, cook for him, clean the house. Like, my dad did not lift a finger. So that's why I was asking y'all, like, what's y'all's standpoint on, like, if both parents are working full-time jobs and taking care of kids, how would you handle that?
50-50. I mean, like, that's your dad.
That's why I was asking you.
I don't know what to tell you on that.
No, I'm asking, like, how do you handle that situation?
It should be 50-50.
Honestly, that's what I think the whole relationship should be, 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we're both doing our own job. Mom staying home with the children.
Also depends on what the job is.
Oh, yeah. Job. Whatever occupation you have and how much time it takes, how much work it takes.
Physical,
mental. Physical labor.
It depends on the job.
It's all factors you got to consider. But when a man comes back home to his wife, he should help sometimes. It shouldn't always be on her. And then there's some days where he's going to need that little break before he come back to get back to work with the children. Because basically your whole adult life is a job at that point. Mm-hmm. And then you got to consider some people who don't have the weekends, so they don't have no free time for real. But yeah, everything should be 50-50.
Where the fuck did it come from that men can't wash clothes? I've never understood that, why women only do the laundry. I wash hella good clothes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I just don't like folding, but I do hella good
I feel
clothes.
like that comes from like traditionally though. Like traditionally where the man was going to work and coming back home and she was like, that's her responsibility. When she didn't have a job out there.
So far out of the factory.
Literally. It's
I hate nowhere near traditional shit, but that shit just makes you mad.
During the time frame, I don't know what time frame, like, because it depends on what like time frame we in. Because back then, women could work full-time jobs, but they get paid much more, like much less.
Yeah.
So she might be working hard as hell, but he's still bringing in most of the money.
So she's still
Yeah.
So he's still like, I'm still the head of this household type shit. But like that's a whole nother problem. That's a whole nother issue. But we ain't got to worry about that no more. 2020. Y'all make bands. We going on vacation. Boy. On y'all.
Dubai. Okay, come on now. Right.
Yeah,
I pay for a vacation. No cap. I'll do that. What? What?
We'll cut that out.
You know you don't edit these like that.
You really don't.
Post that.
It's about to be a bleep.
Not even a bleep.
Oh, demonetized.
Nah. So is there anything you guys want to bring up? Any new topics that you guys had? That's crazy.
Y'all ain't have nothing.
The other day, y'all was like, oh, I want to talk about this, Yeah. Danae, where are the notes? Bust out the notes. I mean, that's what she's known for.
Yeah. You said. That's fine.
I don't know when you guys were talking about this in the podcast, but we wanted to talk about like talking stages and how you guys view, like how it should work in general.
We talked about talking stages on the podcast, the last one.
I think it was briefly.
That shit at all. If you want to talk about,
what about like the time?
I honestly don't even remember.
That's a.
What about it?
Like I think you guys were talking about like staying loyal to that person.
Oh, being loyal in the talking. What about?
Oh yeah.
Like should you be loyal? I guess should you be loyal? When you start talking to someone, do you stay loyal to that person or are you exploring other options?
Oh, me personally, I'm staying loyal to that person.
What's a talking stage?
That's the other thing.
Yeah, that's
How do y'all
yeah.
define the
Talking
talking stage?
I feel like talk stage is when I walk up to you, and then once I get your number, and the first time we go out, we dating now. That's what I feel like. I don't understand talking stage.
Oh, first date is dating.
People got.
Is it a date?
I guess so.
Did I
I
pay
mean,
for it? Did we
All
talk?
right, this is how I define a talking stage. So, getting to know the person before you want to consider dating them. So once you have a certain idea of that person, and then you can see someone like, all right, I want to explore more into that. So if you want to explore more into that, then you can ask her to be your girl, and then get to know, see how y'all work together, and then that's the dating portion.
same.
See,
All the way up until y'all start actually going out
That's
is the
confusing
talking
because
stage.
isn't that the point of dating? Is to figure out if you want to be with that person, kind of sort of thing.
That's the whole
So
thing.
you're
That's
not
the whole
gonna.
That's
point
what
of
the
dating.
whole thing is.
Yeah.
That's what people keep forgetting, bro. Ain't no such thing as talking stage and all this extra shit.
I agree
It's,
with Joey.
I'm talking. We dating. Dating is multiple people. I don't care what no one's dating is. You can have multiple people. You can do whatever you like until y'all get into a relationship. People think talking stage is a relationship. Cap. Fuck that. No. until y'all both look at each other like, you know, I want you. We click and we on this level.
That's where the communication come in, because everybody got their own opinions.
That's why you talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta talk
People
about it.
literally will be in the talking stage for 6 months. If you don't know that you want to be with me or date me in 6 months, then we spent too much time. That's 6 months wasted. Like,
Shit, I've been dating for like.
no, I'm talking about that's the talking stage for 6 months.
Until to me,
I'll say, I'm not gonna lie. I'll say I'll talk to you like 3 to 4 months.
They just added another step so they can just stop being guilty of
See,
cheating on them.
it's when it comes to the talking stage, I feel like, for me personally, not speaking for everybody, for me personally, I can tell within our first few weeks or so if you want to expand it, if there's anything there, like within your conversation, the way you move about things, like your ambitions, the way you move about life, the way you talk to me, the way you talk to other people, like in being around you and getting that feel for you, I can tell if I want to go further. I'm not going to take 3 months to 6 months to figure out if I want to keep talking to you.
What if dick good?
Huh?
What if dick good?
That don't matter. Like, conversation, for me, I'm an intellectual. So conversation's a lot better for me than it is like for that.
I'm glad you're intellectual. I'm glad you get stimulated on books. What that rose look like?
But I say 3 to 4 months.
What?
But I say like 3 to 4 months because when I consider talking to somebody, it's a lot more than just figuring them out. I want to see how they respond to my friends, their friends, family. It's a lot more I consider into that. So you're not going to meet the friends, family all in that first week.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot more.
But then at that point, that's dating. If you meet my family, we're dating. Like, I don't know. Yeah,
I was about
I'm
to
real
say,
private
I'm
with
not-
the people I talk to. So, like, once I introduce you to my family, like, we've already come to the conclusion that we're dating. Like, I'm not going to bring you and we're just talking. Like, that's not going to happen.
I'm not bringing a man home unless we're dating.
Yeah.
That
That's
No
part.
way.
That's over.
No way.
That
You
part.
see the
Absolutely.
Deborah.
That's a wrap. As soon as you meet my mamas,
Yeah.
Deborah, we good.
As
We
soon as you
get
sit down
married.
at my kitchen table with my family,
as soon as my mama cook that first meal
You know what
for
I'm saying?
you,
Like, yeah.
like it's over
That's
with.
real
Like
personal.
it's
Like,
over
I don't
with.
bring everybody to my family.
No.
But yeah, being loyal and talk stage,
What?
nigga like me.
Oh.
What you say?
Nah.
Talking stage, you're talking to multiple people.
Yeah, but they all get love the same. That's where it get mixed up. People in talk stage when you got multiple women, right? When you got more women, you start slipping on 2 or 3 of them. Say you got 3 women, you gonna slip on 2 of them because you gonna start liking one of them more, and that's when chaos ensues. If you love everybody the same and give everybody the same respect and communication, ain't nan problem, and I can stand on that.
I feel
'cause
like
I'm
that
living.
is a problem.
elaborate.
I'm just saying that because of jealousy. Because you're gonna tell them like, all right, there's other people other than you, and then they're gonna be like, all right, so if you're giving them the same treatment as me, what makes me special to you, and why are we still talking? If you can't tell that I'm the one, and you're giving all the same love, then when are you gonna figure out that I'm the one? If you're giving everybody the same love.
Had that talk yesterday. Had that exact talk yesterday. Kept it a buck with everybody. And you know what they all said?
What?
I respect your honesty, and I'm gonna move how we move
So how long are you gonna?
until I figure out which one I like more.
You say I want all three.
That's respectable. Hey,
I mean, yeah.
They
I mean, as long as you
keep it a buck.
communicate.
You see what I'm saying? If you keep it a buck,
Yeah.
you can't have no issues. Can't nobody get in their feelings. Can't nobody hate that other person. Can't help it. Because they not going. First of all, they're not even gonna see each other. They're not even gonna know about each other for real. You don't talk. See, niggas get caught up in the fact that I got this girl over here. I can treat this girl like shit because I don't need her. So then you around her, you talking about her to the other girl, making her feel some type of way. Y'all niggas don't know how to play y'all cards.
Personally, for me, I just can't talk to a bunch of people at one time.
It's
Like,
strange.
I don't got the energy to do it.
Like,
I
cause
really want
one,
to text my friends back.
that's that part. Like, I just
Like, the
get.
energy that you
I just open my message. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna respond to this person.
Like I know
Keep-
for me,
Put phone down.
like if I'm
It's
talking
crazy
to
'cause
like
it's
a
not.
couple guys at once, if I like start to have feelings for one of them, like I naturally like I just cut people off. Like
Yeah.
I just won't talk to them. Like there's no point in entertaining other people.
You remember
At
what I
that
told you?
point.
Like who like you?
Yeah.
When he said all the energy that you gotta give to talk to all the people, it's not. Because they talk to you. They treat you like differently. That shit crazy. You would think because like you would think like it's like courtship that you gotta court all of them like the same time. Like damn, I gotta buy something for this girl. I gotta take this girl. I gotta do all that. Shit, she bring me food. She take me out. We going places with her. She all because they like me. For me, it's not that whole chasing cat and mouse shit. Like damn, I'm gonna try to get this girl that don't like me. These females already like me. It ain't no energy for me to waste. They bring me energy. They hype. They get me up. I'll be down and shit. They come lift my ass up. That's that femininity that damn I said that wrong. All types of wrong. But y'all get the gist. That's what we need as men to do better. We need that feminine aspect of our life. And most niggas be forgetting that shit. They be like, damn, I can do it on my own. That's why your ass so fucked up. That's why your ass so like hard. Nigga, relax. Get a hug.
I love you, boy.
Don't
God, like,
What the time at? All right, we at 45. So, is that it, Miss Danae? Miss Mill? Miss SB? Miss China?
you ain't got nothing?
Not gonna get to you, nah. I didn't want to go too far off the topic.
Shit, let them
I
rock.
mean, I think we covered everything
Hey, bro,
that
that shit
I
go.
wrote down.
Is there anything y'all want to get off y'all chest? Is there anything that y'all want to access? Since we're sitting here. Like maybe something y'all been thinking about for a long time. He was like, you know what?
Fuck it.
Today's the day.
I remember something.
What?
I remember it now. This is what got me real pissed off. When y'all's friend was talking about how like after one time like okay okay all right, so listen.
I don't remember the
He
conversation at
just
all.
made it sound like
don't know
women
what
were
she just
very
said.
like disposable.
When he's talking about the whole box thing, like
Yeah.
the box is bad.
Because like
I really
here's my
hate that
thing.
word.
Here's-
I didn't completely agree.
No, listen,
I didn't agree with that
I
at
need to
all.
go off
I'm not
on
gonna
this for a
lie.
second, because he was talking about if a woman's box is dry, right?
Yeah.
Listen. No.
Before you go
Wait,
stupid, we had talked with him afterwards.
Yeah, we talked to him about that.
afterwards.
If a woman's box is dry, that means you didn't do
That's
your
you
part,
ain't-
because
you
you
ain't
don't
do
even have to be there, and we can be thinking about you, and she's not dry. So if you're there and it's dry, that's a problem on your end, man. That's all I gotta
That's
say.
all she got to say. Drop the mic.
So then let me ask you this. Do you guys think sex ruins or build a relationship?
It has the potential for both, really.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
I
it
said the
depends
same.
on where you are in the relationship. Like, I feel like if you have sex early on before you really get to know the person, then that might lead to, like, you know, just
Attachment
not
with no real emotion.
right. It's just like the sex and nothing more. But I feel like if you wait a little longer, and then you're like, okay, I really like this person, I can see a future with them, then you take that next step.
Yeah, because I know for me, like, if I genuinely like a guy, like, I'm not gonna have sex with him from the jump. Like, if my intentions are to, like, actually have a serious relationship.
But why? why would why would wait hold on. Why would you make the guy that you like wait but you let a nigga that you don't fuck with fuck you on the first night.
I mean,
I don't
okay, well, see, I'm working on that.
like nah, like cause that never makes sense. That never makes like hold on, no, like that shit don't make sense to me.
Good, right?
You have.
I'm not trying to hit none of that shit, bro. What are you? I'm not trying to hit none of that.
I'm proud of my girl because
I don't care. Wait, but what? That shit, yeah. Like, why are y'all so? What? But what? I'm sorry. I ain't mean it. But like, bro, like, why?
Crazy. The reaction?
Hold on. Y'all happy about it, but like that ass. Why are y'all like that? What?
Y'all.
My fault. Why are you like that? Why? If you like somebody, why make that person wait? But you.
I've gotten to the point in my life now, like where my headspace is at. Like if I actually I'm not just gonna have sex with anybody. Like at this point, like if I actually fuck with them and I have feelings for them, then that's when I'm gonna take the step. But I'm not gonna do it just because. That's a waste of time and a body, in my opinion.
That didn't answer my question at all. Why, if you're not making the guy that you don't like wait, but you're saying you're not doing that no more.
But there won't be a guy waiting that I don't like, is what I'm saying. Like if I don't like him, I'm not like that's not happening.
I want to know your mindset before though. Like what was your?
I just didn't care.
You didn't care about fucking the nigga that you didn't like, but you cared about having sex with the nigga that you did like.
My intentions weren't to like further a relationship with anybody at that period of time.
Okay, I guess.
That was a whole phase. But I'm a changed woman now.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I am. I'm really proud.
Where's the song coming through? But all right, if that's it, I guess we can wrap it up.
You got another topic?
He in zone. He ready.
They want to talk so much. I got something to say.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna cut it out then.
What's the?
And then.
What did you just say to me? Not to me. What did you just say? What was your topic? About.
We started talking about Rocket and how he was talking about.
Talking stage.
Yeah.
She was talking about how women are disposable.
He just came across that way because he was like, if her pussy's dry, then no, like that's it. And that's
the marriage.
Right.
The celibate. Yeah,
marriage.
I don't know. Celibacy is weird.
Y'all think y'all can wait to marriage now?
Like from this point?
Yeah, y'all be double dipped.
That's crazy.
Besides him.
At the beginning, double dip. I'm gonna start saying that.
I mean, I definitely feel like I can. I feel like I could, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like.
No toys, no nothing. Just
wait.
Oh, whoa. Hold on.
Straight nothing.
No. No.
Straight nuts.
Oh my goodness.
Damn. I'm proud of you.
Oh my gosh.
Another point that Rocket made, and I would like to elaborate on, is the fact that, like, in a relationship, like, as so I've heard, like sometimes the sex through the first time is not that great, but that also means that you have to learn each other's bodies. Like you have to know what he likes. You have to know he has to learn what she likes. And at the end of the day, like in the beginning, that's not like it's not gonna. I'm not gonna say it might not be the best the first time. Don't know, but like it's like it's still more to come. You know what I'm saying? Like you will literally be able to learn everything about that person to the point where like it's just natural, and like you will understand that better. And I just feel like he didn't really understand it. The fact that you still have to learn her body. Like what you think that you might be doing is that feels good. It might not feel good to her. You might have to actually learn about that. You know what I'm saying?
Work for all women.
That part.
Had to go study. Open a book or two.
Got a full notebook.
And fucking and making love, two different things. That's how that y'all gotta split up. Get love, get a bitch attached. That's how you get your rent paid right there. If you if you ain't got shit, if you put some loving on that bitch, you fucking you can dip any bitch. That's B plus pipe right there.
Wait, so do you guys believe in soul ties?
We talked about that already. Talk about that one.
Today? With them?
We've talked about it with them, not today, but we've talked about it with them already. Not on the podcast, yes, nigga. We talked about that one.
So you don't want to talk about it?
If you want to talk about it again, we can. I'm just saying, but
They
we
didn't see that side. That's what I'm saying.
It was on the podcast, bro. We've done it on the podcast at their place.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. It was recorded, but it wasn't recorded.
Okay. All right, bro.
Like I didn't format the SD card, so it was a recording, but it wasn't actually saving because it wasn't formatted to save on that SD card.
Oh, okay.
They got nice faces.
Thank you.
Wait, so what do you guys say? You guys believe in soul ties?
Oh, now you do?
Oh,
And
I
God?
always did.
And God?
Nah, you
I
haven't.
always did.
Nah, you. Last time you said no.
I don't remember that.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay.
I think I do. To an extent. Why are you?
Oh, my.
So you feel like when you have sex with somebody, but you don't plan to do anything with them, that doesn't create a problem? Like with somebody getting attached? You might not get attached, but what if he gets attached?
Like I'm rephrase that. Like what? Like
I'm saying, do you believe in soul ties? So like, if you plan to have sex with somebody and they get attached, but you just want to please yourself at that point, right? You just want a dude. What?
Nothing, bro.
You don't feel that there will be conflict?
See, I never go into like that's never if I'm talking to somebody, I'm looking to like talk to them long term.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do like a
Friends with benefits type of thing. Like,
oh yeah, kind of, yeah. That's never like I'm always thinking long term at the end of the day.
I think that's a lot of women in general.
no.
What did you say?
I said, where you see us going, huh? Long term.
What are you talking
Like
about?
friendship?
Yeah.
Well, I say like I think about like long term friendships, like the fact that we've been friends since freshman year. Like, well, yeah.
Right.
We,
Yeah.
Okay, y'all
we just had our year of friendship. We just we celebrate that at the apartment. We go 1 year. But the fact that we're like friends right now, the fact that a lot of friend groups don't make it from freshman year to senior year, like that's really crazy to me. That we all still talk, we communicate like often. So like I was like long term, I'm like, okay, these people I want them to be in my life forever. Now I have experience with people in my life for 6+ years, and it didn't work out that way. But like even in the end of time, like I was still expecting her to be like my kid's godchild. You know, like I was already thinking of like further ahead. I'm always thinking of the future. Like now, does it always end up that way? No.
I've touched all y'all knees.
All right.
I just want that to be known.
I said all of that to say life is about adjustments.
I'm trying to tell you.
You touched their knees?
I touched everybody's knees, bro. Ain't nobody saying I touched his knee when I sat down. No gay shit. I mean,
Well,
I'm
I've been
myself.
told I don't have so
Same.
I don't have knees according to y'all, so it's okay.
It just sticks.
It's okay. It's filled with thickness and goodness around the knee.
Wow.
It's hard to watch under y'all titties.
It depends how big. Is
Wow.
the penis, you know,
I'm
'cause,
talking about you now. Like,
Me personally.
Me personally.
How would you know about other titties?
It's not that hard. You just gotta like lift that bitch
Watch
up.
other bitches' titties?
You just gotta lift it up.
Gotta live.
Lift it up and watch.
I'm just saying.
What do you do about boob sweat?
Like, you gotta do like you gotta do like the under and then like the under.
But then, like,
You
some
lift-
people's
you
boobs
lift-
aren't that big.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
They're not that big. Like,
I
I say
had
me and SP, we got a different
Yeah.
struggle over here.
Yeah, I
We got a different
know.
struggle over here.
Listen,
you
it's
just
been a
watch
little
under
bit,
and
though.
people.
Baby girl over there, chill.
I keep forgetting she over there. Every time
Like
I
ever,
remember, I
ever
low key
since
be
I got my
jumping.
tattoo, I've had to be real careful because sometimes I forget. Like when it was healing, I was like, oh. But it's healed now, so we're good.
Y'all ever found crumbs on y'all titties?
What?
Found what?
Like crumbs.
No.
No, bro. No cap. One time. One time, she had like a Dorito under her titty. And I was like,
The whole chip?
yeah, the whole shit. I was like, what happened over here? Why you got a tortilla under your titty?
Not a tortilla.
Not a tortilla.
Oh my god.
Not a tortilla.
That's why I
Was it like while y'all was about to fuck?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, but
I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy.
She just left him a little snack.
We was friends when I was jealous. You was changing.
No.
Because she took a brother.
She just left you a
I
little
said
snack.
Dorito on it. I wasn't fucking this girl. I didn't have no.
Okay.
She was a friend. And I was like,
You can't. You can't.
I'm not eating that soggy ass titty.
Oh, I didn't know it was soggy.
Baby.
Soggy titty.
Oh,
It's the humidity.
Humidity. That Dorito.
But it's not yours.
I was so deterred. So ever since
you
that
eat the
day.
Dorito?
No, hell no. Yeah, you think little of me, huh? Wow.
No, bro. That.
I did.
He said,
I'm not curious at the point, DJ.
I don't know. The thick water was kind of crazy.
yeah.
Y'all enjoyed it,
Oh
right?
my god. I forgot we did that.
I still never tried it.
Try what?
There's a okay.
Thick water.
There's a thing.
got
Don't remember
another one.
thick water?
You got a different
Got
one now.
power.
You
We can
told
make
me.
anything
Yeah,
fit.
you.
Anything.
Freshman year was crazy.
Freshman year
You-
was wild.
Yeah,
Bro,
random
fucking
people trying that
movie,
thick
bro.
water.
Freshman year was
And
a
then,
movie,
like, people
bro.
aren't
A
smart.
movie,
Yes.
a movie that was cut short.
I'm telling you.
We didn't even get
Bro,
to finish
we-
freshman
we
year,
didn't
bro.
get to produce it.
Talk
Like,
about how our apartment caught on fire, how we almost died that night.
Bro, so much.
We got
bro,
so
not
many
e-
stories to
Not
tell,
even,
bro.
yeah, bro. Honestly, not even just freshman year,
I didn't
bro.
even think
Like
about it.
college is really a fucking book, bro. College has been a book.
I said my roommates.
Your roommate.
Freshman year.
Bro, y'all fucking rooms smell so bad, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all. Like you remember?
What?
You was there, bro. They apartment smelled like tuna and dead fish. Like it was so bad. I don't
When the past two lived there?
No.
Like freshman year.
freshman year.
Oh.
They were lesbian
Remember this?
birds.
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
you.
you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just hit.
The beaver? We went there
I
once
met the
and we
squirrel. She always had
Not
a
too
squirrel
much. Not too much.
She had a squirrel?
Not too much.
You got a
Yeah, not too
squirrel?
much.
every time we went over there it was wearing onesie.
Yeah, not even when we was over there, outside.
Outside,
Outside.
bro, I forgot about that.
Walmart.
It was wearing a
Walmart.
onesie. It's crazy. I swear
Wow.
I swear they never took that shit off.
They were
unless they-
washed. They just
Yo.
that white turned brown a lot. No,
Oh my god.
I got it from Walmart.
What?
I have a Grinch onesie.
Still on Christmas.
That's why I was at Millhouse all the time. Though. Don't count.
Y'all all were at my house.
God.
We always put up a meal.
Right. Literally didn't know it. They would
Walk
be
into
in
your
my
house.
house, literally.
You loved it.
You liked it.
I'll never forget the
Jay
one
was
time.
wild. That nigga, this nigga here,
What?
I heard y'all.
walking in houses.
He
This
did.
nigga here.
Oh, sometimes I would be
Remember we went to
home.
the store and they were in our
Gotta
kitchen
lock the
making
doors,
lasagna.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
We
we
went in
walked
their
in
house and
from the
made
store
lasagna one time.
and we didn't know it. We just walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We was just in their crib.
Yeah.
Memory loss.
He lose the
I mean, I'm not
don't-
doubting it, but it's like I don't remember it.
Bro, freshman year was fire though. I don't know. Like I just,
Freshman year was a whole movie, bro.
the fact that we like used to eat lunch every day, like dinner together in the comments, like that.
And it was the fact that these dudes, half the time I knew them, I didn't have their number, they Snapchat, no nothing, but we hung out every day.
I remember the day Joey texted me when he had my number.
It would have been crazy. We
And I
just
was
like
like,
never saw each
who
other
is
again
this?
one
It
time.
was across.
It would've been
I
fucking
forgot
tough.
what I said something about titties. I think.
No, I think you said
Bro,
like,
Joe,
Like,
tell,
yeah.
tell,
I was like,
tell them
what?
how you met Joe. Tell them how you met Joe.
I remember this story.
So I was in I didn't know nobody, so I was washing my clothes in the community room, and then the laundry room was next to the community room. So
man.
I went to the community room, turned on the TV, making some food while my clothes was in the laundry, and then this dude walked in with somebody. they talking about eating booty.
That's not true.
That's exactly. What do you mean it's not true? What were you talking about then?
I just asked you that question. We was talking about something totally different when we walked in.
Right.
Don't just act like I just be walking around.
And then
eating ass around.
And then this, he looked up at me, like, you eat booty? That's the first thing he ever said to me. And I was trying to pretend the whole time like I didn't hear their conversation. So I'm sitting here, don't ask me. and then I see him pause on my Percy. I'm like, yeah, you eat booty? And I look up and I'm like, I didn't want to say yes. No, I'm like, do you eat booty? I don't remember after that, but yeah.
Bro, nothing that was fun. Like that day we was in, I think we was
It
in.
was up from there though.
We was in your dorm.
It was up from there though.
That day we was in your dorm and we was watching that lecture. That
On the book burning?
That's how I met you.
And that girl.
Oh, you did.
Bro, I was there. I fell off the chair that day.
I met y'all from the movie night.
I met you before
Hey, we
this.
met you way before.
No, yeah, because you was in a union and you walked past and he's like, you got to meet the auntie or some meal, and then you came in a union and then you came and hit his head. That's when I met you.
I met you.
I don't remember that one.
It wasn't
I
like,
met
it wasn't
you
like a
at the dining
It
hall.
wasn't like a no. It was before that because we were eating dining commons and you had came back and you were talking to them about taking some girl home.
Oh.
And that's what I first saw you.
Wait a minute.
That's exactly what you're talking about.
I'm not gonna put that child on blast, but yeah, that taking that girl home, and yeah, that's where I first met you. But then we had that awkward movie night.
I am a gentleman.
He made sure she got home safe, fed.
Is it what I think it is? Oh, okay.
No, but like watching that talking about that book. What was the book? Something about like
Oh, I can't remember
Homeway
the
from Home or
book.
something
White
like that.
supremacy.
Yeah,
She's like, and
that-
what makes you think you could come to a PWI and tell us about?
Just because of that.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a good time. We was literally playing cards and we was like,
What's going on? Interesting.
But the book burning happened after that.
bro, wow. They
Extra
said they
credit for
follow.
FYE.
Yeah, they said they follow her to her hotel and all types of stuff. Like,
Y'all really proving this bit right now.
Oh god, like
not
Y'all
too
started a
much.
revolution in her car? Yeah. Get on about that.
The thing about it is y'all already paid for the book. She got her money. You're losing your parents' money.
They paid for the book to buy the book.
This whole university, every freshman in the university had to buy that book.
That's why they started a whole program because of that. It was like, we need to involve more people in this community.
Anyways, yeah. Crazy times.
I miss racism.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
That's
what?
crazy.
Right?
I took my headphone off and heard that, bro.
Not like the crazy racism. I'm talking about like that little book burn shit was interesting.
It was real.
That showed.
It was on the news. Like that's how it was like worldwide.
I can show that totally different, but you know,
Bro, we can have a whole podcast just talking about the stories we have from college.
I'm telling
we
you.
don't need to tell the word about that. We don't need to tell the word about that one. Keep some of the
Yeah,
other
you're wrong.
Keep some of the
So the just the personal stories.
You talking about
The
the
dirt road
ride?
story.
The dirt road
The dirt
The
road.
dirt road story.
We got a lot of shit that we
The
don't.
vault.
And they would have just said they behind
Crazy
us to
place.
Walmart that day.
Right.
Would never had them
So
in.
y'all they talking about the dirt road
The
story.
dirt road story. Y'all supposed to come eat dinner with us.
We're supposed to go.
Yeah.
We're supposed to go watch.
Go to a bar.
We're
supposed to go to
Y'all wanted
Walmart with
to
us.
bar.
No,
Walmart.
they wanted to have dinner.
No,
Yeah.
we're talking about freshman year.
They wanted to go to
Yeah,
Dollar
I'm talking
Common.
about. 'Cause
No,
we was playing pool and they were like, "You want to come to the bar with us?" And then Dawson came in, "You want to play pool?" And they were
Bar?
Nah, that's not even how we got. That's not even how we got there, bro.
That's
bro.
not how that
He was
happened.
already outside.
Yeah.
We was walking to their place to
They
go watch a
called
movie.
us and they was like, "Y'all want to come
Watch a movie.
Watch a movie."
Oh,
and then
yeah,
we
you're
the
right,
Dolphin
right,
came
right,
out,
right.
boom, and we said,
And y'all was like, yeah,
That
it's
bitch
Dawson's
hard.
last week here.
Shit, we got
And then boom. Y'all almost died.
Y'all came back to our
It's
house.
crazy.
Telling
It's
stories.
The crazy part is,
it didn't happen that quick.
Yeah, because we cooked at
He had-
Sasha's house. We cooked at Sasha's house and they came back and told us the story when we sitting in her living room.
He kicked them out.
He kicked the white
He
woman.
kicked out. He
He
kicked out.
Gonna be my last day. I'm moving and everything. We saying, let's just jam out to the music.
Yeah, bro. He
Got
pulled
to
up. He
buy-
pulled up with
with
two.
the
He
music.
pulled up with two women in like a truck.
You know,
And we had the might as well. He had two women with him in the truck. Had the back was a big ass I don't even know what to call it. Sound.
He was a sub.
Sub. Big ass sub in the back.
He had two.
He was on our way to
Yeah.
Miller China.
He was on the way to Miller China house to go watch a movie, and he pulled up. We sat out there talking for a while. He said it was his last day. It was that's tough. But
Wait,
we
hold
knew
on.
Buddy was racist.
I'm about to say, was that
we already knew. We already knew.
All right. So
No, hold on.
wait. You want to say why we knew he was racist?
You got.
Racist,
No,
bro.
no. We went to his room.
All right, I'm not gonna say he's racist, but so one day because we met him because we played pool. We met him because we played pool all the time. All right, and then one day he was like, "I got the game. We can go to my
Certified.
room and play the game." And then so me and Joe, we be observing everything. First thing we see in his room Confederate flag.
I knew it.
Confederate flag.
We turned around, dip. He's like, where are you going? Jay's like, where are you going? Me and Joe took off.
I actually walked back in the room. I saw it. I was like, oh. All right.
After that day, he had aggression towards me. He didn't like me.
He did not like Jay at all. But so back to the story. We already knew what he was, the type of shit he was on. It was like, all right, whatever.
Before y'all move this story, after we ran away, right? We ran downstairs back to the community room. I had a talk with Dalton to understand what the fuck was going on, right? He said that it was a historic relic in his family. Mind you, we already know We already know what the South is. We already know what the fuck going on. And he was like, it's just he has it because I think his great grandfather or somebody died with it. He was on the other side and he died in the war and they was just honoring him. That's all I can say. He said, I'm not racist. It's just in the family. I can't. You know what I mean? It's just that's how the cards got dealt. All right. That's all I got. I'm not defending. I'm not saying, he was running now. I'm just saying he wasn't a racist. He had black friends.
I didn't know that.
That's every. But so we was on the way to their house. She pulled up. We chopped it up. It was like, all right,
booming,
bro. The subs got us, bro. The subs got us. He was what's song? I don't know. He played.
Got the black dudes with the music.
The music, bro. The music. It was
parking lot.
You know how dumb this shit was. He was like, "We're about to go mudding." Did not rain. Hasn't rained in weeks. Has not rained.
I was still thinking about the music.
He convinced them
with the music.
With the music.
He's like, as long as you keep playing the music, we good.
Jay was sitting on a sub.
I was sitting on the sub. Wait, no, that was the backseat. The backseat was basically just
the sub. And we get
I still had a video from that night.
Like
I do too. When we put up, well, I don't want to tell that part of the story, but when we got to the end.
Yeah. Let's build up there. Let's build up there. So we get in the car. He started driving. He's like, I don't know where none of the. No, he went down like two mud roads.
I took over the aux.
Yeah, he took over the aux.
The first red flag was as soon as we got on the dirt road, turn the lights out, blacked out, can't see nothing. It's nighttime.
He turns his headlights off.
He said, "Y'all want to see
something?" He's going like 60 miles per hour
with the headlights off.
My
on a dirt road.
Drifting too. Dirt
Boy,
road.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in the back seat, so I ain't even I ain't noticed the lights were off like right away. My fault. And
it turned black. I noticed right away.
Because inside the car was like
Joe sitting in the front.
Me and
Jay in the back. I see Joe do this. I'm like, because there's still light a little bit on the inside.
Inside the truck was
all the lights are out.
Inside the truck was lit up by the
that's
sub.
What I'm saying. That's why we can still see each other. Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
Not so much.
What? Put the lights out.
It's two big ass trenches on this road.
Oh, we didn't get to that part. He turned the lights back on and
because we went down like three, 4 different dirt roads that night.
I just remember fear.
We went down the first one. The first one was when he turned lights out.
And then
we came out that dirt road. It was like I don't know any dirt roads.
That second dirt road, there was a KKK camp.
Yeah,
we drove past because there was a little like what was it? Was it trailer homes?
Yeah.
And there was a fire in the middle of the trailer home. It was a cross, and I was like,
wow, yeah, that was
crazy.
And we knew when we got here at SOAR, I asked my advisor. I said, "Hey yo, are we safe?
Exactly. Are we safe?
Are we safe?" And she said, "Yeah."
Just don't go.
The white kid came up to Jay. He tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, "Yeah, y'all safe, but don't go 5 miles that way or that way." And I said, "What would you care?"
Thank you.
And that hell.
And we was way past 5 miles. We was way past
the moment the sound. Well, y'all get to the sound going on.
Yeah. All right, so
we
went down the road. We saw the trenches, right? After we saw the trenches, it was like good 2 feet just dropped off, about 3 feet wide. So if we went off on the road, we just tilted, all right?
Fuck.
He's still going like 70 miles per hour the whole time, 60, 70, whatever. And then did the music stop before or the car?
The music stopped. It was quiet when we seen the car.
Yeah. All right. So look. So I'm playing the aux. All right. I'm on the aux, and then all of a sudden I lose service. Hey Jay, you wanna play music? You got service?
Nah.
Joe, you got service?
Fuck no.
Dalton. I got service.
Didn't play a lick of music.
Give me the aux.
You didn't play no music.
Don't mute.
I got service.
I got. Yo, at that moment,
remember,
at that
this
moment,
dude is leaving tomorrow. He's not gonna come back anymore.
he's not coming back.
He has a whole alibi.
He was
not
already
coming
leaving.
back. He's leaving.
None of this clicked while we was doing this. None of this clicked.
Not right. It didn't click at that point. It clicked. That last dirt roll is when it clicked. But keep going. Do we?
Not clicking.
We just didn't.
What's not clicking,
We
Steven?
realized that if we were in a horror movie, we would die.
That was the night I realized I can't talk shit about horror niggas no
Oh
more.
God, this is
Because
not stupid in a horror movie no more.
they're regular niggas.
Regular niggas now.
Oh,
All right, you can pick it up. The car came after this.
so the car came after and this nigga slowed down to like
It
5.
was scary as shit, mind you. Let's set the tone for this. Just like this.
Pitch black.
Pitch quiet. Everybody stopped talking. We stopped laughing.
Nobody got the us no more. Nobody got
Everybody's
service.
quiet.
He got service. He's still trying to talk to us.
He turned off his high beams again, right? He was like, guys, we're having a good time. No dirt road nowhere. So we sitting there. I'm looking back like
We're just on the regular road at
out
this
of
point.
nowhere. Truck in the distance. Lights just turn on.
Oh no, I was still.
Oh, this made me so pissed.
Yeah, bro. It was
Shit, we like.
and bro, buddy slowed down.
Or what he don't? This dude. Hey, bro, speed up.
Yeah.
What? No, what's going on? What's going on?
Bro, it's midnight. It's 12 at night.
It's probably
And this
later
nigga-
than that. At
This
that
nigga,
point,
we pull up the car. He's like, you think they need help? Don't clean this shit right now.
at that point,
I said, hey, bro, come on, gas him, bro. Just gas him.
Don't
Go
stop
around the
at
car.
that, I was sitting behind. At that point, I'm like, Joe, if you swing on a nigga, we could take this in your car.
He didn't even say it. Hey, he didn't say it.
I was so
Jay, Jay was looking at me and he was like, I'm like,
We gonna get there. This car slowed down because he was on the wrong side of the road. This car was on our side of the road. So Dalton's stupid ass decided to go slow down and then go past it. And we like, I don't see nobody in this fucking car. I don't see shit. It's
so that's when I
black.
started looking around me, bro.
So we go around the car. For some reason, Dalton just out of nowhere like there's a neighborhood on this left. He just knows out there was no maps, no nothing. He said it's a neighborhood on the left. He just take a left. We see a police car come down. What the fuck?
It's a setup. It's a setup.
Bro,
My heart
he
break.
get down. We like, Dalton, just turn around. We're not filming this money shit no more. He's like, no, guys, let's keep going. No, Dalton,
We're like,
turn the car
we're like,
around.
nah, let's turn around. Let's turn around.
He like, all right, fine. I don't know how the fuck he knew there was a cul-de-sac in this bitch, but he knew there was a fucking cul-de-sac. He come down to the cul-de-sac. His lights pull up to the cul-de-sac. We see a figure in the fucking.
We see this.
We thought it was over.
Bro, my heart.
God damn.
At that
At
point,
that point, I think a tear almost dropped. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. My heart. I was just.
bro, it was so.
Front row of a shotgun. But turns out
It was just a
little
nigga.
mannequin.
Mannequin holding the
Holding
gun.
a shotgun.
But there were trailers around us too, though. So it was.
Like, bro, at that point, I was just like, it's over.
This
It's
is where it
wrap.
get weird. This is where it get creepy as shit, right? Because we don't go back out to the coast. Like we see the police officer again. He riding the other way though. He going back down.
Going
the street.
back the way we came.
We like, why the fuck is he following us, right? He pulled back up. That same car we just passed is now sideways in the middle of the street. Sideways.
Like taking up the whole street.
Taking up the whole
And
street.
we like,
Oh, fuck.
oh, we gonna die. It's up.
It's up.
We
It's
just
up.
had a heart attack 3 minutes ago. Goddamn, I damn near shitting on myself. I said, it's up. We out there. We dead bitches now.
It's a wrap. It was a wrap after that. But turns out it was a road like to the right or something that he just turned
This
down
nigga
real
Dalton
smooth.
Still, you think we should help him? I think we should get out and help him. I said, Dalton, if you don't gas this bitch, I'm gonna stick your ass.
He straight up. That's exactly
Exactly what he said.
I swear to God, nobody gonna make it. Because all I had, like, if I gotta get out this car, because it's nothing but pitch ass.
You can't see. You can't see nothing.
You only see
Darkness.
forward from the light.
It's southern
You
darkness.
look to the left.
There's no moonlight.
No
there's nothing.
street lights, no house lights.
And that's I told
no
Jay.
nothing.
I told Jay this 2 days ago before this all happened. I was like, I'd rather be in the dead night of Chicago streets of any hood of Chicago than be in the dead night of the country. Anywhere. Look where my stupid ass is. I'm in the fucking dark ass country.
Passing
Fucking-
Confederate flags at night.
Crazy.
I hear ancestors touching my shoulder and like, get out of this. If I gotta run,
Hey, 12 years running.
Oh, God.
I was ready. I can't see nothing.
we was finna get gone.
Oh,
We was finna all
man.
be in different directions though.
Oh God, I wasn't about to follow y'all. I can't see y'all. I can't see y'all.
Let mine as well have failed. They got me.
Nah.
Well, yeah, his
Man.
stupid ass finally drives around, right? So I was like,
Then we on
We make it back home. We make it back to campus.
It wasn't even a straight shot back to campus.
Nah,
It wasn't.
We ain't know where the fuck we was at, and he could not. He didn't
I don't
fucking
know how
bring
we
up.
put out around the park where we had my birthday party.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck.
And it was
over
some
there.
gas station. I don't. Yeah.
Bro, he planned
He
that shit, bro.
kept turning off his fucking headlights.
He kept confusing our ass. He said,
This
"Yeah,
whole
you
dude,
think I'm
he
gonna
knew
where you go?"
exactly where he was the whole time.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
At one point, I pulled out my phone and I looked because I didn't have no service. But I could still pull up Google Maps where I was, and I turned to Jay. I said, "Jay, we 5 minutes out the range. We not making it
I was
home."
just like, man,
That's the most adrenaline I've had in a single night. Of
I ain't gonna lie, y'all had adrenaline. I already accepted.
This dude trying to go to sleep. This whole time I'm scheming, I'm thinking, all right, Jay gonna knock him out from under here.
What?
Joe's gonna
Bro,
pull.
I'm playing it.
I'm
with it. I
was
was with everything until I saw the nigga in the shotgun on in the coast.
That was scary. At
At that point, I was just like,
No.
"Don't
When I was
stop,
done,
bro."
we passed that car. I'm thinking that's a setup. All right, we done got. We about to be sold off something. I don't know.
Like I was like, we got, but I still felt like we had a chance. All Joe had to do was stick the nigga, and I had the nigga in the back.
I thought we had a chance, but once I saw nobody in the car, I'm like, all right, I don't know how many people out here.
Bro, once the
We
car
can't
was
see nobody.
sideways, I thought it was up. At that point, I said, "Oh, it's up. We out of here." Because Dawson slowed his ass down. Truck is
Oh wait,
sideways.
didn't the car drive up and then just stop?
Yes, he drove up and stopped.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh, this is playing.
we gotta get rid of it.
Niggas gotta start
I was like,
going.
Dalton, I fuck with you, bro. But
I couldn't even say
More
that.
than shit, my nigga.
Say this.
But
All of this because y'all should have just went to dinner.
Came to dinner
Oh
with
man,
us.
that
But
was-
we lived.
Because of that.
because of Dawson. Literally,
That's the
Dawson.
reason why.
He had the subs, bro.
Y'all at first-
He seduced us with music.
With the subs, bro. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy to think about.
That's what it was.
Like that's really what it was. It was the
You wanted to go
sub.
mudding. You was excited about the mudding part. The subs was mainly our shit. You was like, damn, I always wanted to go
I was
mudding.
happy about money.
You was the mudding, and there was no rain for like 2
didn't
weeks,
have
bro.
no common sense.
That shit really.
I was talking about my car too. I was okay with going my car.
It didn't hit until we got to because we went back to Donicon. We sat there just.
And then, oh yeah, we were dead quiet. We just died coming, just looking at each other. We not eating no food, just
Bro,
sitting there.
that was the most awkward ride coming back to campus because
Nobody talked.
nobody talked. Once we got to campus, all right, you good? You got gone.
We saw the nigga the next day too.
We helped him move. Bro. We helped him.
Y'all helped him move. I ain't helped the nigga do shit.
He was already outside. Yeah.
Y'all must have. I helped. I saw the nigga getting in his car and leaving. I ain't helped. I don't remember helping the nigga move.
We didn't go to the room, but he had stuff outside. We just helped
Yeah,
him.
that's when we came and saw
I
him.
actually
We saw
might-
him put the
yeah,
stuff in his
yeah.
truck. We saw y'all putting the stuff in his truck.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
What a time we had.
I told him about
that.
I told him that story
What?
about this, what happened with this, how we felt.
You went back and told him?
He texted me like that year around Christmas time.
Really?
Yeah, I had him on Snapchat. I was like, "Dog, that was weird as fuck." He was like, "No." I was like, "No." That was weird.
That was
Now
real
I'm
weird.
thinking about this. Like, this is fucking fucked up. Because I explained everything. He was like, "That's crazy. Y'all really thought about that." I was like, "Nigga, yeah. You're a white man.
You're a white man.
You're a white man with 3 black niggas in the car. Police is riding. Who gonna talk to this nigga? Why you got these niggas in the car?" Wow.
I'm good.
That's crazy.
Well, that's the end of that.
Alright. That's how we almost died.
Wow.
Yeah.
One of the stories.
One of the stories.
One.
It's crazy.
Freshman year was a movie.
we was living, bro. Or almost living. I don't know.
Living on the edge.
Man, what?
And COVID said nope.
COVID probably saved our ass.
Man, what?
Oh, God. To
Be honest, COVID probably saved our
Second
ass.
semester was gonna go up.
It was
bro.
going over.
Second semester was
We were
already
slowly-
up.
We was slowly building.
Wait,
Whoa, what do we have?
Somebody's pregnant.
Wait.
I don't know about that, but
That part. Nah. Maybe.
you.
Maybe you.
That's
Y'all always
what
want to point at me. Y'all always want to point at me.
Nigga, you just had like 3 stories on.
Y'all always want to point at me. It's okay.
That's maybe kids. No.
I'm good.
I'm good on
We
that
went
part.
home for spring break and never came back. Like,
Hey, yeah. But I
said,
see y'all
in
get
the
back.
week.
See y'all this
Never
week.
saw these.
Sit
Man,
down for a week.
Not gonna hold you.
not going back.
Going home, help me pass all my classes.
Oh yeah.
valid.
Well,
Going home,
One of my classes
I was
was
gonna
online.
fail 2 of my classes. If I did
one
not.
class was on the line, but that came through.
It was easy. My classes were easy because all my professors had never taught online before, so they were all adjusted. Like we didn't do work for like when we went back to school. Nothing was due like until like a month later.
My cat teacher said, "Fuck it, open up everything back up. Exams, quizzes, everything. Take it as many times as you want. Fuck up."
Really?
Yeah, she said, "Fuck it, I don't give a fuck."
That's
The
lit.
teachers were overwhelmed by that stuff. Like even like school, like grade school teachers, they were like, everybody-
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
Second semester was probably my best year of college.
You want to know why? Goddamn.
No, I was going. No, I was actually doing my thing before.
Junior?
I was
Yeah.
too. Until we went home.
Nigga, that was freshman year when COVID.
Second half.
Yeah, the second semester of freshman year. Yeah, I had all A's that semester. Before
We was
nigga,
doing work.
Nigga, I was
that was the year we had physics. That was the first year of physics when we had that white lady. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We don't talk about them pains.
Nah, physics was a totally different.
That's that year.
Yeah, I forgot about physics. I don't know how the fuck I passed that class. But calculus? Oh yeah, I was doing my thing.
I told you because she reopened all the shits. That was a fun thing.
Yeah. Boys almost died. Living the movie.
Man.
That year was untouched, bro. That junk was crazy.
the parties weren't getting shut down as fast.
Well, we didn't.
We never went
didn't have to go to a party. bro.
We really ain't go to parties. We went to one party with y'all.
We probably
Hated it.
Bro, that
I
party.
turned the flashlight on. Everybody
Yes,
got pissed because I thought they thought I was the cops.
Hey, you not gonna balance
I'm not gonna lie. He put some
Hey, we're not with them. We're not with
He
them.
went straight to them. Hey, everybody pissed.
This nigga was trying to pass me a blunt. I was like, bro, I don't smoke, bro. Leave me alone.
I'm sitting. My center.
Stop touching me, bro.
Joe was like, no, bro, no.
That was the one time.
I'm like,
I wore a
for
jean
like 10
jacket
minutes.
and it
We
smelled
was-
like smoke.
yeah.
I
We
was
were there for
like,
like 10 minutes.
this.
Yeah, we left.
He said the cops
Like
said
a
the cops
jean
coming, bro.
jacket?
They
You know-
they were just trying to get people out.
They ended
Yeah.
up partying again. Like I was friends with people on Snapchat. After we all left, they was going up to like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like
Yeah, it was lit. I did not. That was the last party. I told myself I was not going to no more parties after that.
First and last party.
I think we partied the most freshman year. Well, up until now. Like
Yeah, because y'all was trying to get us to go to a bar or something.
when?
I don't remember
That's what I'm
that. I
saying.
don't
They were
remember
trying
that,
to get
bro.
us to go to a bar.
I remember that this year.
We was
Bro,
playing-
I
we
don't
was
remember
playing
that.
pool. That's what I was saying. That's why I thought that we were trying to
Oh,
do that night.
Southern
You
City.
good?
Southern City.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
the
they closed
lounge.
down?
Yeah, they closed it down. They started selling all types of food and stuff in there. They was delivering
Oh yeah.
Delivering.
crab legs and
Why did that get you
all.
excited? Why did that get her excited?
Crab leg.
What?
They was doing like seafood
Had a
boils and crab legs and all
People
types of
get
stuff before they
shot.
closed.
That's crazy.
Somebody died last week.
Somebody died.
Oh yeah, one
Niggas
of
die every day, B.
them be alright.
You gonna dap up with that? Everybody die.
We all gotta go one day.
Oh god.
Everybody gotta die.
Southern City was an interesting place.
Fucking hate you.
My death gonna be a movie.
What?
My shit gotta be
What?
fun.
Yo, death was
Fun?
gonna be a
My
movie.
yeah.
How do you think you're gonna die?
I'm gonna jump off a
Three
bridge
shields.
now.
I'm
No, they just gonna trip over something and hit his hand real hard.
That's another C joke. That's another I joke. Right? You just keep coming.
No, that's just a what's the word? Clumsy joke. That's not a scene. It had nothing to do with his eyes. Just the way
I want my shit to be. At least the day to be like hella fun. Maybe dial some fuck shit at the end.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna drown him. I'm sorry.
You always say that. You stuck with it though.
It's gonna be true, bro. I'm drowning there, bro.
He gonna die some other way. Nah, gotta go to the water.
So I got shot. Take me to the CEs.
Take him to a puddle.
But all
We're
right,
down like Mr. Glad.
that's the end of the
Oh
episode.
shit, we're still doing the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, it stopped recording, but the audio is still going.
Yeah.
It stopped recording, but the audio is still going.
Okay, nigga. Yeah.
You looked at the camera. I was just like. But yeah, that's the crib. We almost died. You know, good story. It's your boy Jay.
So what's good next? It's Millie.
Jay. Lynn.
China.
SP.
Alyssa.
Enjoy it.
Jay.
Jay.
You already-
That's it.
Jay.
Alright.
Asian man.
It's one?
Yeah.
Didn't we start this like 10?
11.
No.
Bro, we went to 12.
We did.
No.
It was out. It was a
I
little
didn't
late.
How you doing over there?
What did you?
Jazzy Jazz.
What did you say before?
Dad.
I was listening.
whole day.
Did you enjoy our story?
What did you say before?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Can't believe that shit.
I really did that shit, right? Fucking
That was one of the stories.
That's what I
we're
wanted.
fucking crazy.
My dick got caught in the blender one time.
Joey, what?
This dude.
It's another day. It's a day for another story.
He's not a man anymore.
Learn something new every
About 5
day.
inches off that day.
Surprise him.